Hello, everyone. Happy New Year and welcome to 2026. This is my first movie of the year, my first movie review of the year, Where Love Lives by Bimbo Ademoye. I knew that I had to watch it because I was just seeing, there's been so many hype on the movie. And let me just tell you now, with my full chest, that the movie is worth the hype. Let me calm down. All right. This movie, Where Love Lives, is a beautiful and emotional story that explores what happens behind the perfect makeup, soft smile, and fancy clothes. It tells us a story of a young woman who moves to this fancy new estate with her husband, but we soon realize that the majority of the women in that estate they suffer in silence. They carry secret pains and broken story. Her presence in the estate, there's some tension, some drama, and a lot of uncomfortable truths which eventually all of them have to come to face and accept. That is basically the tea of the movie. But I think what I like most about it is how in depth and very deep and very realistic it was. It's not just your normal regular movie you watch and you already know who is who and what intention someone has or what they're going to do and how you can easily just predict the outcome. This is like real life shit. This is real life for hala. That's let me use that word, real life for hala. A lot of women now in fancy places or fancy environments feel like they have to keep their secrets to themselves and suffer in silence and just go through things like secretly. It's not easy and they have to put up a front and that front has to be maintained at all costs. And so when something comes to tamper or disrupt or meddle in the affairs of that front, it becomes a problem because they don't want their secrets to get out. And the movie touched every part of that. How women are always going to suffer, or how women have always been suffering in silence, and how society expects them to just smile through and then put the perfect makeup and wear fancy clothes and just act like everything is fine. Another thing is Bimbo Ademoye's performance in this movie. Now, I've always been a sucker for Bimbo Ademoye. Like everything she does is perfect to me. But before I watch the movie, I'm not going to lie. I see this part where she's slapping people and saying social media, and you guys, that part was crazy. That was what actually pushed me to go and watch that. What is? Let me. I can't wait. Let me just watch it now. And her performance in the movie is just phenomenal. It's just great. How she's able to like switch from the ghetto to like this tush posh woman, and then the change, the trade. Yes, I think that's what they call it. The trade is just insane. Mwah, perfection. I loved it. Another thing I like about the movie is how relatable it is, and I'm not just talking of like some level of relatability, but I'm talking about how it's really touched like the best rawest part of it. So in any environment you find yourself, or according to the movie, this estate, people kind of like not mind their business, but like there's just this stigma that comes with when your business is out there. So it's better to keep your things to yourself. Nobody passes anything. You have to hide your secret and your shame and everything. Like it's just, there's this reputation you have to protect. Your steez, let me use that word. Your steez has to be up there, tight, airtight, no leaking. The movie impact on me, although I'm not a woman, I felt like the weight of the movie when it comes to what women go through and how they kind of like have to deal with it. So to wrap things up, the movie makes me understand that love, empathy, and understanding can be scary and life changing at the same time, and it just takes guts, yeah, a lot of guts to pull through. The movie is a 10 out of 10. In fact, I think a 1000 out of a 1000. It was just pure perfection. The cinematography, oh god, it was just too good. Anyway, that is my honest review of the movie Where Love Lives. Perfect. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it like ASAP. Happy New Year once more. My name is Carl and welcome to 2026. If you enjoyed my video and you want to see me do more movie reviews, please hit subscribe and like this video. See you guys next time.